Black Americans are the most resilient because we lost everything. We lost our language, our culture, our identity, and was able to put pieces together and create a subculture, basically a synthetic culture based off of. We had land values here in America, right? And there's still things that they can never get taken out of us, but we have been reprogrammed 100 times. So even if your grandma, remember, my grandma was the first generation of, I want to go to college, I want to get a degree, I want to do this. Whole time, her mom was probably like, and they was that generation before my grandma parents was like, don't they stay schools ain't talking about nothing. Them schools was built by Rothschilds, and Boulay ran the schools. That's why NAACP, all the black groups, that's why none of that stuff helps us. None of these black communities, because it's, first of all, your own people sold you out. The Boulay. Even when you have these conversations like there's a difference between niggas and black men, I was gonna make that video, but it's way deeper than that. Because it's people that's disguised as black men, that's really niggas, and you got niggas that's really stand up brothers. But really we gotta be indigenous. We gotta be, if you ain't on that, hey, this ancient America, and we've been here. In the Mississippi mountains, we built them. If you ain't on that, then you probably gonna lean more towards the programming. That's the only identity we need to recognize with. The mound builders, the Mississippi River. Now we don't have to connect it to Africa no more. Let's just talk about America, bro. Because people be like, oh, the Nile River was really the Mississippi River and Africa was America. That doesn't matter, bro. Africa is Africa, which is a fake name by Afrikaans, Afrikaners. So what are we talking about? The tribes there are divided with tribalism. I said that in my last video. So people want to tie ties back to Africa. Y'all got your own tribalism, sell out colonization that y'all got to worry about. America got colonized too, and they colonized the people. But guess what? We didn't go nowhere. We've been here. We still on the reservations, and they're not in the middle of the desert. You know where they at? Downtown Oklahoma, Auburn, Washington. What you talk about? South Carolina, Alabama, Florida, downtown Florida. It's not in the middle of nowhere, 2 hours out from where everything's built. No, it's right in the middle, in the heart of the niche, St. Louis. So think about these things, man. Black Americans are the most resilient because we lost everything. When you look at other cultures, they still, oh, I'm Haitian and I'm black and I'm Jamaican or I'm Salvadorian and I'm Guatemalan. They still get to like they got music, the food. Us, it's like we still had a soul food, but everything is like most of us ain't even tied with our South roots. And then our folks is getting older now, and we didn't view that as like we didn't view it as culture. I don't know how to explain it to y'all. Like even though we made a culture, we didn't view it as that. We were just acting and living based off of forgotten history. And as I get older, I realized that a lot of us didn't forget our culture, but a lot of us did. So growing up, I was tying with African identities. My middle name Shabaka because my dad named me that. Because he was the dead prayers, the Pan-Africanisms, the proud to be black and black man, African Kemet, and we was wearing all the things, the dashikis, that shit died out quick. It was a fad. We know who he is. Money blowing like grass with the mass appeal. We hip hop, we the land, we the dance, we the groove, we the jazz. Like we be geeking, you feel me? Like, and we're losing recipes. But black Americans are resilient because we always come out and we ain't, even though a lot of us have failed to the bite, we have been through COINTELPRO. You got redlining. You got, man, that COINTELPRO Boulay shit is just, you got mass weaponry, mass chemical warfare. Because not only did they drop rugs in the community, but I remember my mom used to tell me, like, a lot of people, like, that when they moved to California, because my folks stay in Sacramento and all that. My mom's side, they from stay in Sacramento and stuff like that. Like, her mom and stuff like that, but they from Mississippi, Alabama. And my grandma and them, they still down south, you know. And they could be tied all back. But when she would tell me,